Good morning, everybody. Well, at least they played all the way out there. Hope everybody's doing well. Uh, Sorry about the delay. I had to go fill my coffee cup up. Thought I had enough time before Dennis ended, but he ended on me, and no big deal. But anyway, we got Lance Cadena in the house. We got 107 Drones, CT Pirate. Alex Escardo, hey brother, how you doing? Waypoint New England, Welsh Drones. Good morning, Rob. Let's see here. Johnny Jonefly, good morning. Barkley, good morning. Jody, Frank Rizzo, good morning. So, anyway, as you can probably tell, that's just about every one of my drones right there. In fact, that is every one of my drones. They're all in for some kind of repair, one or another. Right now, I have no working FPV. Well, I take that back. This one works. I just can't see the OSD data. The battery voltage, the name, and everything. I can't see that stuff in the goggles. Ron, good morning. Ron, did you get my invite, brother? So, but anyway, while we're waiting for people to join in, Dominic is not going to be joining us this morning. He told me he was going to bed because of daylight savings time, and that's and we know how that goes here in the United States, man. That messes with your sleep schedule. But anyway, so I tell you what I will do. I'm going to put the link in the chats, and if anybody would care to join, please feel free to do so. It'll be up there for about, I don't know, well, I'll say it'll be up there for about 30 seconds, but chances are it'll probably be there a lot longer. East Coast Thrills, good morning. What, Dominic? I know, right? Right? Yeah, we probably do need to do that, Barkley. Morning, Johnny.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing, Rodney?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. How about yourself?
Oh, it is, it is great. 62 degrees. Today will be the first day since May the 5th. We will not get over 81 degrees. So yes.
Wow.
We are in a full-blown cold front.
Oh, wow. Well, good deal, I guess.
Dominic isn't joining the stream. Somebody check his temperature.
Yeah, check the temperature in hell.
Barkley.
Well, thank you, Jody. I appreciate that sentiment, brother. And I got to admit, I have improved quite a bit. I was thinking, it's been 2021 is October 8th, 2021, which is tomorrow. I will have been flying FPV for 2 years. Morning, Ron.
Morning.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rodney, you do pretty darn good. I got to admit that and you just kind of self-taught. I mean, I know you were around some people, but, man, you got out there and just done it,
Yeah, I tell you what, I certainly enjoy it. And I don't do all the fancy stuff. There's guys out there that outfly me by long shots. But you know what? I fly the way I want to fly, and I'm comfortable with that way, and I have fun, and that's the important thing.
Look, even flying these things, hey, don't get fancy. Just fly and have fun.
Yeah.
Post your stuff, have fun.
Peter, good day.
Peter, what's up?
Morning, Rodney. Morning, Johnny. Morning, Ron.
Hey, Peter.
Ron, you wearing a hoodie? It must be cold up there.
Oh, yeah.
Snow yet?
Well, not here, but it's cold enough to snow. It was 30 yesterday morning.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
goodness.
I might have to light this fireplace over here pretty soon.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that.
Yeah, hi to everyone in chat.
So, Ron, how you been doing lately, man?
Between guiding and working and home projects, I've been pretty busy.
Oh, good. Well, that's the way to be when you got lots of time on your hands.
Yeah.
I noted the other day you said you took a hike through some mountain ranges. I forget which ones, but
The Bighorn Mountains, yeah.
Bighorn Mountains.
You know what? That's the first time I actually used YouTube Music, and I really liked it.
You know, I have recently discovered YouTube Music too, and it's not bad.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Tammy presented it on her show the other night. I was very appreciative. Yeah, it came out pretty good. It's only like a minute and a half long, but it was did some drone flying, was filming some moose.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Crocodile Dennis Loveroo.
Crocodile Dennis.
Yeah, we gave him that name last week.
But you need the French pronunciation of my name. It's Crocodile Denis.
Denis. Crocodile. Well, feel free to change it, brother.
It's spelled the same.
Is it?
It is.
So, but anyway, Ron, go ahead. You were.
Yeah, I guess I used the YouTube Music, and it was pretty cool. Had a little incident out there with some folks. We drove upon a couple guys that were trying to dump a body.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah, a couple datas, and kind of a funny story in one way, but the girl I was with, I met her 2-3 months ago. She lives up in the area where I was working. We have 4 locations, and one of them is in Sheridan, Wyoming, which is about 2 hours from here. And my goal was, I called her up a couple days before and said, "Hey, you still want to be back?" And I said, "I'm working on Friday. Come in Thursday. Let's have dinner. And if you want Saturday, I'm going hiking. Would love to have you join me." Well, everything worked out. We're at the middle of the woods Saturday, deep in the woods. And we came upon a car. These guys were drunk. They were hammered. And, but they had a woman that, I don't know how it happened, but I think she was raped. But she was dead. And they were rolling her down over the hill. And we stopped, wondering what the hell was going on. And as soon as I said something, well, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. She's in the driver's seat, and this is happening out my right side. And this guy started to come over and yelling all kinds of obscenities. And all of a sudden, I hear this very loud, commanding voice saying, "I would stop right there, or I'm going to shoot you." Wow. And I looked off to my left, and about 6 inches off the left side of my face was a loaded 40. And then I hear a whisper out of the corner of her mouth that says, "My backup is under your seat." And I'm like, holy crap.
Wow. Well, weren't you carrying yours?
No, I actually had it in the trunk of my car. I'm still a little leery about bringing guns to work. You know, I got to find out, if I'm allowed to have it in my vehicle on the property.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm kind of, yeah, she had 2. One for her and one for me.
always good to carry a backup.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't
So we pulled out,
expect
off, and I knew what was going to happen. The reservation was not far off. but believe it or not, I actually checked with her the next day, and police got a hold of her, and they caught him.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah. So, but the only thing we could do is wait for the ambulance to get there. But what are they going to do? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was already dead. So
Wow.
Crazy.
So I assume the guy backed off.
yeah, and they took off. I mean, they really high speeded it out of there. And she kept drawing down. I'm like, oh, what the hell? So I reached into the seat and I'm like, oh, this is a nice gun.
What kind of a gun was it? Just out of curiosity.
It was a Smith & Wesson 40.
Was it?
Yeah. So, and then she whispers again. She goes, "There is one in the pipe." I'm like, okay.
Don't touch that trigger.
Yeah. And then afterwards, when it was all the dust settled, she looks over at me and she goes, "By the way, were you okay with all that?" Yeah, oh, that was good, buddy.
Yeah. Will you marry me?
Yeah. If we get divorced, can I have your guns? Lord knows what else she had to pack it.
Wow, what an experience that was.
And I got to fly my drone and see moose.
Oh, well, cool.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
capture the moose?
Wow, man.
Did you get any footage of the moose?
Yeah. I don't know, Rodney, if you can share. I have a hard time sharing on my iPad. It's on the last video on my channel. Like I said, it's YouTube music, so it's copyright free. It's a
Let's see here.
minute and a half. Yeah, the moose were rutting big time. I was
Hiking the
filming one.
Bighorn.
Pardon me?
Hiking the Bighorn.
Yep, that's the one.
All right, hang on a minute.
Hands are
Almost
cold.
forgot too. Hi to Dennis. Good to see you
Hi,
again.
Peter.
What's up, Dennis?
Ron, Rodney.
Dennis. You know, Dennis, before I share this, I had requested Bye Mom, and then you said, "Oh, let's do happy songs." I'm like, and I started typing. Never mind then, and then you started singing.
No, it was just for some reason, a lot of those songs that start with H, not happy songs. I don't know why. It's just the way it worked out.
Yeah.
Turn your volume up on the thing. It's canceled. There you go.
If my computer's going to play it, I got to get a new computer. All right, it's not going to play.
I'll try it once more.
Oh, wait a minute.
There you go.
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah, I've heard this song before, Rodney.
Eventually, I'll get one. All right, guys, fellas, I'm sorry.
That's on your YouTube channel,
So
Ron?
as soon as I click stop sharing, it starts playing.
Yeah.
I could possibly play it, Rodney.
Yeah, please give it a shot.
Yeah.
8:49. Let me check this clock here.
Yeah, if you got it like on 4K or something, you could turn it down, Rodney, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Let's see if Peter. Oh, there's someone else in the. Ken, I am so sorry, brother. I am so sorry.
Good
Ken!
I came right in right when you started to share your screen.
So I'll get it back up here in case Peter can't do it.
Got to find a channel first.
Ken, you made it home?
No, I'm still in Tampa with my son, hanging out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, we went to Hall of Scream last night at Busch Gardens. Went in all the haunted houses and rode all the roller coasters. I wasn't sure. I loved roller coasters when I was younger. I wasn't sure how I was going to handle them now, but it wasn't too bad. One of them got to me, but all the other ones were fine.
Oh yeah, I don't do roller coasters.
All right, hey Peter,
Yep.
I think I got it now.
All right. See you go.
Morning,
Let's
Barkley.
give it a shot.
Barkley said you're not blurry. You just look that way.
Yeah, I'm a little hungover right now. I'm not going to lie. We had a lot of blood syringes and IV bags and stuff last night to drink.
Oh, look at that moon.
That's gorgeous,
That's a cool shot.
man.
That is
Let
a
me
shot.
back it all the way up.
There we go.
That'd be so cool.
A beautiful area.
I
That
guess
is
so.
Moose.
Oh,
Sound of the water is a nice touch, Ron. Is this the 2 Pro, Ron?
Pardon me?
Mavic 2 Pro?
Yeah. Little baby
My goodness.
mama
You're-
up in front of him.
How close are you?
About 40, 50 yards.
Pretty close.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
guess so.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice area. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
Beautiful area. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I want to say good morning to Gina's Point, to God Bless America, Lone Star UAV. Kai, good morning. We got Barkley in the house. We got Bill, Quinn Dynasty Drones, Wow Info.
Northeast Drone
Why
Productions.
is Johnny not a moderator?
He'll let him in. He'll let Northeast Drone Productions in.
Oh, that was weird.
Guys, I'll be right back. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Matt, Northeast Drone Productions, good morning. Chris Hope, good morning. Matt,
Hi,
good
Chris.
evening to you. So that was a good video.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, then I've spent probably 2 or 3 hours and 2 or 3 trips already at the photo lab. I found out I got a photo lab locally which I've kind of missed. I haven't seen since Pennsylvania, but where you can go in and sit down with a person, bring stuff up on the computer and talk about it. Anyhow, she printed me out some contact sheets. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 prints. Anything from 20 by 30. There's a 30 by 17. 11 by 14. I got all these.
Nice.
Wow.
This is all my stuff from Alaska. And so
Wow.
Cool.
I really like this one here.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
that-
Oh
good one.
yeah,
oh man,
yeah.
oh, that's a family moment right there.
it is for sure.
So what I did, this took me a couple days. This, I took a wood slab and I burned everything, and then I put a clock.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yeah.
And then I used
Beautiful.
that resin, this stuff. It's about looks like 85 coats of varnish,
Yeah.
but that's going to be the centerpiece of my office wall.
Wow, that's nice.
And then all the Alaska photography will all go around that.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
oh, what happened to Johnny?
He
Phone call.
had a phone call. That is so true, Barkley. So true.
Oh.
Barkley is on Mars.
I was reading in the news that grizzly bear got a couple of people up in Canada just recently.
Up in Banff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their dog.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, killed them.
Wow. I was trying to, there was a Gary, remember Gary Larson, The Far Side? He
Oh,
did Far
the
Side
comic?
cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had one. I don't remember the exact words, but it was a bear. It was just finishing off a person that said something about a soft outer finish with a crunchy, or soft outer shell with a crunchy finish, or something like that. I don't remember the exact words, but it was funny.
Joe Fodolio, good morning, brother.
Morning, Joe.
So Ken, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing these days.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Ron, I was thinking about you the last weekend. I was listening to a local radio station back home in Jacksonville. It's every Saturday or Sunday morning they do a fishing show / hunting show for 3 hours. And basically all it is a bunch of guys telling stories about what's been going on in the past and really good stories. And then also what the hunting's going to be like during season and what's biting in saltwater and freshwater and whatnot. But with them telling the stories, they were talking about their property in Georgia, and they get deer that comes kind of close to their house. And I was like, man, Ron should really go on their show. They'd have a field day talking to you about what happens up north, because they don't know anything about the hunting up north. And the stories that you could tell them on air would be incredible.
Yeah, those brazen little buggers the other day. It was kind of funny. I was working in my garage the other day and doing like a cleanup, and I brought my big garbage can down. Well, one of the things I did was I bought a new bag of corn at the feed store, and the one that I keep here in the house, like I have a bag in my my laundry room where I go out on the deck and feed them corn. What was funny was I finished that one bag, emptied it out, and put the new one in there. Well, I took it out and put it in the trash bin. And I took the trash bin down in the garage with me. Next thing you know, I hear this noise. I've got the garage door open, and I look over. Them little buggers are dumpster diving.
They're way too comfortable.
They are.
Ronnie, you
I
have a
called it.
good day, brother.
See you, Ronnie.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gracious.
And then they're coming in the garage.
They're telling you you're wasting food.
Yeah. This one here just kind of helped himself and walked right into the garage.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Anybody home?
Yeah, anybody home? Somebody say
Chris
dinner's ready.
says they're homeless. What do you expect, Ron?
Yeah.
I think it's about time for you to put them in their place, Ron. Show them where they can and can't go.
Yeah, I've got to start setting some ground rules.
Yeah.
Show them where they might go if they go too far.
Yeah. Have a look in the office window. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's weird is in the springtime when you're hunting turkey, I mean, you got to sit in the line and be fully camoed, and if they see you, they just run, you know. But now, I was chasing them with the leaf blower at full tilt the other day. I don't want turkey in my yard because they just crap all over the place. So when they realized there's corn here, there was a flock of 50, 60, 70 the other day.
Oh.
If somebody could have, I should have set my camera up, filming myself chasing these turkey around the yard with a leaf blower. Scream, get the hell out of here. And they wouldn't leave. They'd go 20 yards to circle around and come back.
Chris.
Yeah.
It's a rafter of turkeys. I just looked it up. A rafter of turkeys.
A rafter?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a friend who has a sign that talks about it. Huh?
Who sits around and thinks these things up? A
Yeah.
rafter of turkey.
Yeah.
All those collective nouns are stupid. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I have
Rodney,
a friend who has
what-
a sign that
Rodney, what game do you fly mainly? FPV. What's your favorite one? Or what's the one you fly every day?
Well,
The one he hasn't crashed. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
are there any?
well, I think my favorite one is the one that I crashed yesterday. And then
His next favorite is the one that crashed the day before.
this is the Ollie Hawk. This is the one I'm fixing to work on.
Okay.
And I've got 4 or 5 inchers that are sitting here broke. But this is my favorite. This for 5 inchers, this is my favorite. It's 6S. It's an Apex dead cat frame.
Okay.
And when it's not broke, it flies like a champ. However, I broke it. There's the short that I did is a tree versus drone, and the tree won. Let me share it with you.
Yeah,
And then the next day was drone versus the playground equipment.
Yeah, and that's the one that I broke yesterday. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I hit that playground, that 4x4 that goes across that A-frame. I smacked it really good. Not a scratch on anything. Not even a bent prop. I'm out flying with Dano yesterday. That's this guy here. I'm out flying it yesterday, and I crashed on the very last pack. And that's what happened. Can you see it right there?
Yeah. Dang, that's
And
a weird
my other Smart 35 broke on at the same place. So I've got 2 frames coming for those. But anyway, this one's my favorite. Maybe you might know some. You fly these. It's like it's in air mode all the time. If I when I arm, it'll sit there for a minute and idle, and then all of a sudden it goes. And when I'm flying, I actually was flying it the Thursday, and I went to do a flip.
Yeah.
And it went like that.
I wonder. Well,
Maybe it's a
that
cat.
I mean, I'm not great at dissecting things like that yet, but 2 things. One, the second option you said there, it sounded like you were flying in horizon where it'll allow you to flip over, but then it sends it back to stabilization mode for you.
And that's what I thought, but I don't even have that as an option on here. It just does straight
Acro.
acro. I didn't even set that up in Betaflight, but Dano did suggest you may look at it because something may have happened where.
Yeah, because things can happen in the modes tab. Now, in configuration, do you have your air mode all permanently on, or did you put a switch to where you can turn it on and off?
No, it's permanently on.
Okay, just check those things and make sure. Yeah, one time I had a drone that I would arm it, and the props wouldn't spin, but it would say armed, and then I would hit a roll, a pitch, or a roll or a pitch, and the props would move. Well, it ended up my turtle mode and my arm switch accidentally got put on the same switch.
Oh man, yeah.
Right. So every time I armed, I was automatically in turtle mode.
Hang on a minute. I'm not ignoring you. I'm saying good morning to Night Train. Good morning, Night Train.
Good morning, Night Train, Mike.
Good day.
Right.
morning,
I am headed home soon. I'm headed home on Monday, finally. I left Wisconsin on September 13th, and I kind of just been on the Ken Hoffbauer relaxation tour going home. Took me almost a month to pull my RV home from Wisconsin, but
Well,
I'll be home Monday. I'll be chilling out.
Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope that the money will last until January. I don't want to go back to work until next year. I want to kind of relax.
So do you have that much vacation saved up?
I don't get vacation time. I'm technically self-employed, although I'm W-2. I'm not 1099, but I'm technically self-employed. So I basically work contract work.
Oh, okay.
My company will put me on contract. All I gotta do is call them, and they'll send me out and put me to work. So I just told them, don't call me, I'll call you, because I've been working straight for 2.5 years without a day off. So I was like, I just want to take some time off and relax.
I know. I think we've asked several times where in the world is Ken Hoffbauer. So, but anyway, I got another Apex micro frame back there, and the other Smart 35. Well, you can't see it. They're all right there.
You have good frames.
Well, except for the Smart 35 frame, I gotta figure out something. It seems to break too easily. Now my camera's all helter skelter.
You know, I don't know the frame, but Dave at Fly High, he sells a frame, and I forget which one it is, and I've been thinking about buying it. It has a lifetime warranty on it. So every single time you break it, they replace it or the arms or whatever for free.
Huh.
Yeah.
And do you know if this is a 5-inch or a 3.5
5
inch?
inch. 5 inch.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Well, this is a 3.5 inch. So, but I got 2 frames coming. They're not going to be here until November, but at least I'll be able to get them repaired, and if I can get my my 2 baby hawks working right again, I'll be okay. So
if a quad is 3.5 inch or 5 inch, what does that mean?
The prop, it goes by the prop size. So the props are, if like on the Smart 35 and the baby hawks, they're 3.5 inch drones. The props are 3.5 inches in diameter.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So hang on a second, guys.
So Peter, I'm still looking at these animal grouping names, and this one will interest you, I think.
Yeah.
Magpie. Do you know what a group of magpie is called?
No, I don't know.
I knew that. I'm trying to remember.
Okay,
Is it geese? Is it geese?
Geese are a gaggle.
Gaggle, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Shit.
But yeah, magpie is a tittling or a tittering of magpie.
What about crows? A collective of crows, that's a murder.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's a murder.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is murder. Yeah.
Like I said, Who thinks these things up?
Dennis.
I take no responsibility other than my pronunciation. I take responsibility for my pronunciation. That's it. A shiver of sharks. That'll make you shiver.
What's a collection of cats, Dennis?
I just saw that.
I think it's a
surprised me,
cloud
actually.
or something like
It's
that.
not what you think. It's
Ed?
clouder is one, a glaring, a pounce, a nuisance, or a clutter, or a kite.
Hey, Alex, you have a great day and safe flying, brother. Andrew,
And
good morning.
Kittens are a litter or a kindle. Wildcats are a destruction of wildcats.
A destruction of wildcat.
That was appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
those things come up in the newspaper quiz that I do every day. That's quite often you'll get some of those things come up in the questions.
This is interesting. Cheetahs, a coalition of cheetahs.
Well, see, Night Train brings up a good point. I was always under the impression that it was a measure from motor to motor across the center.
Okay.
So if it was like if you measured from here to here, that it would be 5 inches. But
that's significantly more than 5 inches. I can see
It
that
is.
from here.
yeah, and then the first time I measured, I'm like, well, that can't be right. So, and then somebody explained to me, and I forget who it was, said, oh, it goes by the size of the props. But like Unlimited Vertigo said, at a time there was once upon a time that they did measure center across from motor to motor. So
All right. I just realized I forgot to order my dog food.
wow.
I know. I'm a bad dad.
He
I'm like,
is going to be so upset.
Oh, don't tell the dog, man.
She already knows.
sorry.
Guaranteed.
I agree, Victoria and Ariel, but it's Brett, right?
Yeah.
Brett. I agree with you, Brett. How do these people come up with these names? I mean,
Yeah.
I know that had to happen a long time ago, because I know I've been hearing a lot of those,
now,
like a covey of quail or a gaggle of geese. I've been hearing that ever since I was a kid, but
hopefully this
fish.
doesn't seem like too religious a topic, but in the Bible, according to the Bible, the first work that a man was assigned to do was to give the animals names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is just step 2 of that, I would imagine. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So, anyway. But anyway, so what do you got planned today, Dennis?
I had something. Now I've forgotten what it is. I mentioned on my live stream, I was having a perfectly good Thursday yesterday. And then Chris Hope gave me a call, and he did something. He made it Friday. I don't know what he did, but
You had a perfectly good Thursday.
I had a perfectly good Thursday going on, and then I lost the day somewhere along the line.
Wow. Hey, little Llama Laura, good morning.
And Chris said, it's great to be retired, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Ken, what you got planned for today?
Going over to my son's house in a little bit. We're going to grill some hamburgers on his apartment balcony and just watch some football and relax.
Cool.
I just helped him move from one apartment to another a couple of days ago. And his new apartment is kind of cool because it overlooks the campus. He doesn't live on campus, but it overlooks the campus. And past the campus, you can see downtown Tampa. So it's kind of cool. It's a good little, it's a nice little view. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
This was us. Can I show this? This was us last night before we started drinking and stuff. At get ready for Guava or Hollis Creek.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
my son, and then that's his girlfriend, who he's been dating since 8th grade. And
Oh,
he's 20.
wow.
They're both
Wow.
20. She's going to be a doctor, and he's going to be an electrical engineer.
Well, that's a good combination.
Gracious,
Yeah.
gracious. How old are they now?
21. They're about to be 22.
My
They're both
my oldest niece posted in well, I don't know. I don't think she's my oldest niece. My next oldest niece. She posted she's doing her clinicals in New Jersey, and she's all excited and stuff because the team that she's on, they're letting her interview patients and stuff like
Yep.
that. She's going to be a doctor. So
That's what Sophia tells me, all that. She's doing clinicals right now at a hospital right down the street called Advent Health.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
She loves it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Kaylin is having quite the time. Sounds like.
I couldn't do it. That's like with Ron. I don't know how Ron does his jobs. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it's a tough job. I worked with a guy when I worked in Texas at Cornerstone Automation Systems. He had been a paramedic, and he had to quit doing it because he couldn't do it. He suffered from a lot of PSTD because of it. Said
Mm-hmm.
some of the things he have to see, go to a car accident. He said the worst part were the kids. The
Oh
children.
gosh.
yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for guys like Ron and
I do
your
too.
friend, and
Yeah.
I do too.
'cause
Takes
it's not an
special
easy
person.
job. It's not an easy job. So
Alligators
it's like
didn't
a
make the
special-
list.
like a
Sorry, Peter.
and
especially nurses in hospital. I was in the hospital earlier this year for a while, and it's amazing the knowledge that those nurses have.
yeah,
You think it's just bringing your meals and emptying bedpans, that sort of stuff, but the stuff that they have to know, and the amount of training, and that it's unbelievable.
oh, it
Yeah,
is.
they're very close to doctors, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There was EMS week not long ago, Rodney, and my friend sent me this thing here. It says, happy EMS week to all the brave men and women who bring you back from the dead and still get called ambulance drivers.
Well, Ron, and then I think I can probably speak for those of us in the chats and on this panel is we appreciate the job you guys do, and
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
so.
Oh. Hey, Dennis, this one's for you. This was just 2 weeks ago. Over because you've been to Devil's Tower.
Oh yeah, wow.
Oh my goodness!
Northern Lights, my goodness, my
Lights.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Saw a great
Dennis.
movie yesterday, a surprisingly good movie, Rodney. I think you might like it.
What's that?
I saw a surprisingly good movie yesterday.
Oh,
Covenant, starring
Covenant?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
oh, okay.
Good movie.
Is it?
It'll keep you on the edge of your seat.
Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Covenant.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, I went and ate at Frenchie's a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
Down in Florida. Yeah. I was so excited when we got there, I forgot to pay for parking. We got out, just walked right into the restaurant. So my $2.50 parking ended up being $24.
You warned me about that when I got there. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
I got
For
right out.
those who
walked
don't
in.
know, there's at Clearwater Beach. There's a restaurant called Frenchie's. It's really, really good restaurant. And Ken warned me, you can park in their parking lot, but be sure to pay for the parking before you eat, because They have a special, but if you don't take advantage of the special, it's not special anymore. So,
Mm-mm.
Hey, Nunya, good morning.
hey,
Well,
Nunya.
Chad, he hasn't been in a while. Good to see you again, brother. But I found a barbecue place down in Montrose that I want to try out. Didn't even know it was there until yesterday. So, we don't have any real good restaurants in this area. There is a Mexican restaurant there in Colonial Beach that's pretty good, El Toro. We go there quite a bit. Since we're talking about restaurants.
Where's your hot dog place? Isn't that near you?
No, that's in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
That's near where he grew up.
Yeah.
Five one's in Philadelphia, isn't it?
Well,
Isn't that
it's
your
near
5 for
where
1?
he was supposed to grow
Yep.
up.
It went in Philly.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw that too.
What happened, Dennis?
I don't know.
How is it you shifted?
He moved.
For me, everybody shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he blanked out and then came back in.
Right, one at a time. Did it again.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go do some manly things today.
Are you? I was getting to you to find out what you were going to do.
Well, one of us has to do it.
Yeah.
I'm transferring toolboxes. I bought a tool yesterday. My poor neighbor, he's a local sheriff. I texted him yesterday. I said, "Are you working?" He writes me back. He goes, "What do you need help lifting now?" Every time I call him to see if he's home. And I just wrote him back. I said, "I just brought a big toolbox home. Are you free?" He goes, "I'll be there in 15 minutes."
You have a reputation. Well, when you're working on them, don't forget to beat your chest a few times just to make up for the rest of us.
Morning, Mela.
Yeah, the other one was just
Hi,
falling
Mela.
apart. I didn't want to spend the money. They're not cheap, but yeah, it's a nice toolbox at Harbor Freight.
Good.
Yeah. So the other one is in 3 sections. I'm actually going to keep the bottom section, I think. The other 2 top pieces are falling apart.
Wow.
I've had them since Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Over 12 years. Yeah.
Well, you had a good run with it. Hey, Danny, the View Chaser, good morning. East Coast Thrills, good morning.
Speaking of Pennsylvania, have you heard from Jay?
No.
No.
Last
I heard, I think you said he was getting divorced.
Oh, you haven't heard.
No.
Oh. Jay did something really, really stupid last May. So it's been over a year. Am I allowed to talk about this on your show, Rodney?
Oh yeah, if you think you should. I mean, it don't matter to me.
He totally caught us, including Kelly, totally caught us all off guard. He called me last April or May, and he said, "Ron," he was crying. Him and Kelly were on the phone with me. And he said, "I've done something very stupid. I've lost all my friends." And he said, the only thing that made me mad was he kind of lied to me. He played it off a lot lighter than what it was. He had the bull by the horns. He was just, I hate to put it this way, not just an EMT, but EMTs don't get paid very well. He had a full-time job at the fire station. The fire chief, retired. He had all the qualifications to be the fire chief. He had a company vehicle. Salary went right up the chain.
Right.
The fire chief was also involved in doing CPR classes, had a business and teaching CPR, making huge money. Jay went in with him. and so financially, he took like a gigantic jump. Kelly, who you remember, his girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
Kelly worked at a science lab down near Philly, and has since quit that job. Believe it or not, is working at a casino now. And she is the person that when you, win out of a slot machine or whatever, she's the person you go to that,
Well, she's the cashier, sort of. Yeah.
she's in the 6-digit category doing that job.
Wow.
So basically what I'm saying is, from a financial standpoint, life was good. His first week on the job as fire chief, a brand new 16 or 17-year-old girl went into the
I know
bathroom.
what's coming.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Apparently, he found some microscopic spy cameras on Amazon, had bought them, and had one set up. I guess you'd call it like a shower bag or whatever. There was a shower in the women's bathroom, but he had it hanging there. She spotted it, raced out of there. First day in the job, calls her mother. Mother comes racing to the fire station. That you walk out of there. They called the police. Anyhow, long story short, cops come in and confiscated it. He admitted it was his. They raided his house 2 or 3 days later, took every electronic device that he had, his, Kelly's, everything. The investigation went on for, 4 or 5 months. And then Kelly called me one day early last August. Said she was crying. She said the police just left. They came and got him. I guess each picture or video or whatever is considered a count. But he's up to like 175 counts of invasion of privacy, and 20 some of them are people under 18. Yeah. He even had cameras set up in his own bathroom. Kelly didn't know it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh man.
The police called her one day and wanted her to come to the station to identify a person that they couldn't identify. She's like, "Oh my God, that is my niece who comes to my house all the time." So he's currently in jail. He has not. They've offered him plea bargains, from what I understand. He's tried to get a hold of me, and I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Very disappointed. But the sad part for him is he hasn't had his trial yet. They picked him up last August. So he's been in for 14 months. In the state of Pennsylvania, time already served does not count towards your sentence.
Oh, wow.
So until his trial, none of that counts. How long it'll be if he tries a plea bargain or whatever, they're saying it could be 6 to 10 years. But worst case scenario, he could be 20 plus. Yeah, he's done. His life's over.
Wow.
She just could not stay in that area. It's such a small community. She was afraid to go to the grocery store. People were staring at her. They knew who she was, and she was getting hate emails and all kinds of stuff. And anyhow, long story short, she since has moved from the area. She's about 25 miles away, but doing well now. I just talked to her about 3 days ago.
No.
Yeah, she still wants to come visit me, but yeah, as far as him, our life and friendship together is over. I never expected any of that. So,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up, actually. But,
no. I thought you knew. I think I found Rodney about it.
Yeah, you told me about it, and I guess I just kind of assumed that you would let Dennis know too. But
Yeah.
so
No,
Dennis, I'm sorry I never mentioned it.
No,
about it.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
And sorry, sorry
No,
to hear that.
kind of sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
the other day it was just kind of cleaning out my Google Photos, you know, because it's saying, hey, you're almost full of storage and you have to start paying. And so I went through a bunch of photos that I just don't need anymore and just cleaned it out. But I found a bunch when they come out, just like you did, come out to visit, you know. Yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, it sucks. But I'm gonna stay friends with Kelly. She's got a new boyfriend. And the funny thing is, they were there right before, right after you guys at the show. She came to see me.
Oh.
And I met the new boyfriend, and apparently scared the snot out of him. I took him aside there at the show, and I shook his hand. I looked him square in the face, and I said, "Take care of her." He just like looked at me. Like, he goes, "Don't
I
worry."
remember you telling me that.
She called me a couple days later. She's Ron, I think you scared the shit out of him.
She's probably being treated like a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently he's been pretty good to her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wish her all the luck in the world. It was wrong that, you know, that because of his sin, she had to suffer the way she did. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to her, my God, every day, every other day. She just was having panic attacks and just, yeah. But she's doing good now.
yeah, that's good.
She called me the other day. We've been playing phone tag for, 3 weeks. And she called the other day. Finally, she reaches me. And she said, "You're so lucky you answered this phone today." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "I was ready to get in the car and drive out there, give you a swift hit to make sure you're okay. And then I was going to drive home." She would do that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much.
Went from being a security guard at a casino, and then apparently was doing really well. And her boss approached her and said, "Hey, there's this position open." And like I said, it's basically she, pays you out the money when you win out of a machine or a card game or something. But yeah, she goes, "Ron, I'm in 6-digit salary now."
Wow.
I'm like, shoot, I'm out trying to save lives and risk my life, and I'm not.
You ambulance driver, you?
A damn ambulance.
Ron, the ambulance driver.
Oh man, I tell you, going back to the groundwork, it's not that I haven't done it over the last 6-7 years, very seldom, but now that I'm doing it every day, holy cow, it's and the city of Gillette, Wyoming has more crime than what you can imagine. We have the scanners and we listen to the sheriff's department and then us, going out on calls. But wow, the drugs, the overdoses, we had just a couple of weeks ago had a guy and his buddy, they were all coked up, walked into a bar together, and his buddy thought it was funny. He put some drugs in his buddy's drink. And the guy slumped over on the bar. He thought he passed out. Finally, the bartender came over after about 20 minutes and said, "Hey, you can't have this here." So he tried to wake him up, and he wouldn't wake up. He was dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We got him back a couple times, but then the third time in the ER, he was only like 32 years old.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
what did he put in the drink?
It was, I believe it was Klonopin, which is a benzodiazepine.
It doesn't mean
Controlled substance.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Messed with his heart? Is that what happened? Messed with his heart?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, between the coke and the drinking and yeah. stupid people sometimes are the reason I have a job. I mean, I say it in a funny way.
I know, I understand. Yeah, it's true.
Well, just if there wasn't guys out there like you doing that job, just think how many people would never make it.
Yeah. But it's been a good change for me. I have 4 different locations I can work at, all within an hour, with the exception of the one is about 2 hours. I don't have to work there, but they rotate me through the other 3, and they're all 45 minutes to an hour. I work a shift off a day, work a shift off 5. The pay increase was, I think I averaged it out, it was around between $6 and $7 an hour. And then I
That's nice.
built in overtime every pay. I actually get more hours. My old job, I only worked, if you remember up in North Dakota, I worked Friday and Saturday, which is 1 week, which is a 12 on Friday, 24 Saturday, off Sunday. Monday I worked 24, Tuesday I worked 12. But it was only a total of 72. Now I'm getting 96.
Wow.
So the paychecks have increased. And
You still doing the other job up in North Dakota?
yeah, I signed up for a shift here in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go up, and that's good too, because it's what they call a hardship shift, where they can't get it filled. Nobody's taking it, and it's open, so it's time and a half. They call it it's got a special code you put in your time card, but it gives you time and a half plus $10 an hour. So it's,
Morning, Max.
yeah.
Morning, Max.
Certified ambulance
Yeah.
driver.
Make sure Warren gets his medication.
Yeah. Think he needs it. Yeah.
Of course, Max is. Did someone say cocaine? You crack me up sometimes, brother. Well, I'm glad it's working out well for you, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
You can tell it's taken a lot of stress off of you.
Yeah, I don't miss that. I mean, granted, it was only twice a month, but I don't miss that 4.5 hour drive. And now winter's coming up. I'm not gonna. I remember the one day last February. Yeah. There was a class that was required. I tried to get into for like 4 months. Every time I tried to get into the class was filled. But I had to have that class by the end of February. Otherwise, they would put me on a like a leave of absence or whatever until I got that class. My truck was in the shop because I hit that deer last December. And anyhow, I have a rental car. And I leave here. The 3 people I talked to said, "You're out of your mind driving up there." I said, "I have no choice. I have to drive up there." But it was the start of a blizzard.
Oh boy.
Toyota Corolla. 9.5 hours later, I got there.
Wow.
For a 4-hour drive.
Yep. And then the next morning, I had to drive another 2 hours to the class. Yeah. It was
That's
something like
crazy.
13, 14 hours round trip to go to a class.
I know this doesn't compare, but I feel for you. We went on it was a 13-hour drive from here to New York City. I used to do that every time we had a 3-day weekend. I'd drive back and forth on that, drive out on Thursday, whatever it was, Thursday evening, and head back on Sunday. Anyway, the Thanksgiving weekend going back to New York, that 13-hour drive took 18. So I know how that feels. It's not because of weather; it's just the traffic was so bad,
Yeah.
But your situation completely different. Yeah, but I know how it feels.
Yeah. The only thing about this job that I kind of don't like is they're super strict on some things. I've never seen a place of employment like this. There's a parking garage at the hospital, and anybody can park there. But there are designated spots for patients and visitors and designated spots for employees. You get caught parking in the wrong spot, you get three tickets. After your third, bye-bye.
Wow.
Nice.
Month or 2 months ago, there were 10 people total fired
Wow.
for parking your car in the wrong spot.
Talk about strict rules. My stepdaughter was working at this place, and she was driving She worked in the yard, but she would rearrange trailers and stuff. You know, the semi trailers.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they had a rule that you can't be on your phone while you're working. Well, she had just picked her phone up to press play, and they fired her for that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I like that's strict.
That's strict, yeah.
The one part I don't like, I apparently got to pay real close attention to the weather. If I'm due to work on a Friday and I know a storm's coming in Thursday night, I better go to work Thursday morning. They only have so many bedrooms at the station, so I may have to fork out. They won't pay for a hotel for you to stay, but I may want to consider getting a hotel. Say there's like an ice storm or a heavy snowstorm or something. Yeah, that's their expectation. They said we don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know the weather, make it to work. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's insane.
701 is tardy. 5 of them a year die.
Wow. Really? Wow.
Uniforms. Oh dear God. I stayed over like 2 hours the other day. Just because we had a late call, and I was in my room and I was packing up my bag, and I took my uniform shirt off, but I had a uniform T-shirt on, and I carried my stuff out to the car, and then I had to come back in. Well, the big boss that came in during day shift, he turned around, he looked at me, and he goes, "Ron, did you spill coffee on your white shirt?" And it didn't dawn on me at first. I'm like, "No." "Oh, no, I didn't." I said, "I'm leaving." "Oh, okay, I didn't know." I thought you were day shift. "I'm leaving."
I left a minute ago.
You just see an image. It's
I'm
just
not really here.
I'm not really here.
Yep.
Just ignore me.
Full uniform.
Wow.
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 That's almost military strict.
Yeah. I'm not even allowed to wear say you have I wore, Chris didn't have anything for me, but I wore a little light jacket that just had Lands End, Lands End logo. Not allowed.
Huh.
Yep. Super strict.
Wow. Well, they take it seriously then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, in a way, it's refreshing that there are companies that still do that.
Yeah.
But I think they can be a little bit overbearing with some of the rules too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you, Mela. And for you, Ron.
Oh, shoot. That's a long way to drive.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long way and not for a good reason.
And now that I think about it, pray for Mela. She broke a couple of ribs a while back.
Wow.
And then she's last time I saw her, which was a few days ago, she was still kind of hurting from that. So,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Rodney, you're going to. You going to the spin up,
I'm going to spin up.
and that is on.
18th, 19th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, right?
Yeah. I fly into Austin on the 18th, and then fly out on the 21st, and I'm meeting Dennis there on the 18th, right?
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the weekend.
No, you're right. It is the 18th. In fact, I can confirm it.
No, I said 19th, so I was wrong. Yeah. So
Well, no, you said 18th, 19th, 20, and 21st.
Okay.
So,
18th Wednesday.
18th is what?
A Wednesday.
yeah, it's 19, 20, 21.
Oh
22.
no, I'm wrong. It is the 19th. Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep thinking I'm doing a dentist thing. I keep thinking it's the 18th, but it's the 19th.
Doing the dentist thing.
Chris will straighten you out. He has. There's something he does makes it all right.
Yeah, I was talking to Steve Carpenter the other day.
He'll be there. That's great.
Him and Han about it.
He what?
I was kind of him and Han about potentially going.
It would be cool if you went, Ron. I haven't seen you in a while. Not
Yeah.
since, Pennsylvania. I'd love to see you.
Yeah, hang out with all you hoodlums. That'd be a good time.
That's right.
It's going to be good to see Steve Carpenter again.
It will be. Yeah.
I'd like to meet Steve. I haven't met Chris yet, physically.
Oh.
Steve.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
You definitely need to come.
He's a treat, Chris.
There you go, Ron.
You want me to
107
the link?
107 Drones has got a ticket, a free ticket.
Oh,
There you
No
go.
chat there. Yeah.
Peter, you got to hop on a plane and come on over.
Oh, I don't think so.
I buy you dinner once, Ron. You show up.
I think my travelling days are well and truly over. I think, not that they ever started it. No.
So Joe Fodolio is going to be there. He's got a roof to do in Austin on Thursday, and then spin up all weekend.
Yeah, I saw he's been in Austin. The reason I know is that he posted a video on Pennybacker Bridge.
Yeah, that's right. Was that the Pennybaker Bridge that he?
Yeah,
He was
Pennybacker. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I haven't seen it either, but that's the title of it. I saw it. I saw the title this morning. So, but you and I have been a little bit busy.
yeah. Well, I saw the video that he posted the video, but I didn't want to start watching it because it was getting close to time to launch.
Yeah.
And then if I'd known it was going to rain, I would have just watched it anyway.
What hotel is everybody staying at?
We're staying at it's a Hampton Inn.
It is Hampton Inn, and let me give you the move that out of the way because there are a few I think around there.
Don't be surprised at the cost of a room for that weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's.
It's
They've
outrageous.
also got a Formula One race there that weekend.
Oh boy.
And so it's hard to get a hotel room. They're very expensive, and the price of food is going to be high. Everything's going to be busy. But you should go anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep trying to convince me, guys.
Yeah, I know I'm doing such a
We
great
shouldn't
job.
have to convince you. Me and Dennis are going to be there, and you're going to get to meet Steve Carpenter and Chris Hope. How much
Steve
more
Carpenter,
convincing
Chris
do you
Hope,
need?
Dennis, and Rodney. Come on. What else do you need? And Barkley's going to give you a ticket. I don't know if he's going to give it to you, but
Rooms are $500 a night.
Sounds like a bargain.
it's Cedar Creek Park. Hampton Inn and Suites, Cedar Park North, Austin.
Oh shit, I can't afford that. Wow.
Maybe you can find someone to share a room with.
That's what Rodney and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, we understand. I mean, I understand that if it's cost prohibitive and you can't make it, I mean, I understand that, but it sure would be great for you to be there.
Yeah, I would enjoy that. I look at airline prices today. And,
And uh, just so you know, there's also a fee for spin up. I'll send you the link.
okay.
It's eventbrite.com/spinup, right?
Yeah, I got it right here.
A leech of greyhounds. A parliament of owls.
Yeah, that's right there.
A prickle of porcupines.
That one makes sense.
Hey Ron, I'm going to send you the link in the messenger.
Okay.
Don't everybody talk at once now.
Okay.
I'm got sidetracked. I'm looking at the pictures from the last spin up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hi to Joe Fotaleo.
Hey, Joe.
Rude. So Ken, are you going to spin up?
No, I'm not going to make it. I will have just been getting home, so I'm going to
Yeah.
relax.
Joe suggests that you should play the Pennybacker Bridge video if you can. Right?
Yeah, I just saw that, and I think I will.
I'd like to see it. I tell you what, when we went to, what was it, 2-3 years ago, I don't know if Rodney was there or not at Spin Up, but we all met at the Pennybacker Bridge. It's the time that I met Scott.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Flew above the fog.
Yeah, that was such a deal.
Yeah.
The Mavic 3 had just been released, and I was piloting Kelly's Mavic 3 above that fog. And then Chris Hope had his Phantom 4 up there. And it was an amazing time. That was quite a gathering place, Pennybacker Bridge.
This is Joe's video, right?
Yeah, this is Joe.
That's a
Yeah.
good idea, East Coast Thrills. I should look into that. I'm surprised someone hasn't done it.
Joe's looking for hail damage right there.
Is this the right one? That's Austin, Texas. So I have to assume it's the right one.
Yep, that train was there when I was there 2 years ago.
Hey, Bob. Oh, there
Yep,
it is.
there it is.
Yeah, we were right down there.
Yeah, on the right.
Oh, that was cool.
That was cool. I thought he'd lost it there for a second.
Yeah, me too. He must be flying. Are you flying the Nevada here, Joe? Awesome. Hey, Mark Sullivan, Jody. Mini 3 and
POS.
POS.
Really nice. I can't imagine where the Mini 3 fits into this because it seems like a lot of aeronautic tricks.
I think the first part of the video.
Okay.
So what does POS stand for apart from the obvious one that I'm thinking of?
That's what it stands for.
Phantom.
What you're
I'm
thinking.
sorry, DJI FPV. The potato. And it's only called POS because of Max Air 420.
Okay.
Is Max like DJI?
So it is the meaning I'm thinking of, and he obviously doesn't like it a lot.
I'm not sure if that's actually true. He loves to call it that.
So Joe confirmed that it was the Mini 3 at the first part of the video.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Rodney, I gotta go get my day started.
All right, brother. Yeah, we probably ought to call it quits. It's been almost an hour and a half.
Okay, yeah.
Great to see you, Ron. I
Good to see
hope
you.
you can make it to spin
I
out.
hope you can make it
understand
too,
if you
Ron.
can't, 'cause-
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Things to look at, schedule, and everything too. So
Yeah, 3 nights is only about $1,500.
Good job, Ken.
You could afford it, Ron. You're earning the big dollars now, so you can afford it.
yeah,
Well, like I said, the only way I could afford the hotel room is to share in the room with Dennis.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's a shame. Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
guys.
if anybody's out there sharing rooms.
Bye, Ron.
No.
All right, Ron. Have a good one.
See you,
bro.
Ron.
See you guys. Bye.
And you have a good one too. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm
No.
going to get my day
Oh,
started.
Ken.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys
I
have a
guess-
good day.
You
Thanks
too,
for
brother.
having
You
me.
too, Ken.
Take care.
Appreciate
Bye,
it.
Ken.
Bye,
Bye-bye
everybody.
now.
So
I've got to get my day finished. So
yeah, I mean, what time is it there now? Like it's got to be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
1
It's 1
o'clock.
o'clock right
1
now.
o'clock. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a full day of watching car racing. Tomorrow's their big car race for the year. Tomorrow, the big 1,000-kilometre one. So
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah, so
nice. Yeah.
it's a whole day watching that.
Cool.
So my day's planned. So I better get to bed.
All righty.
Yeah. All right. See you later. Bye,
All
everyone.
right, Peter.
See ya,
Take care,
Peter.
brother.
Bye.
Well, Dennis,
Yes, sir.
not long, much longer now. We'll be at in Austin.
That's right. 1,000 kilometers. Do you know where the distance of a kilometer came from? 1,000 kilometers reminded me.
No.
There are a million of that measurement, the meter, between Paris and London. And that's how they determined how long a meter would be.
Oh,
It was
okay.
1,000,000 meters from 1,000 kilometers from Paris to London. But that's how they came up with the length of a meter.
Okay.
So I don't know what point in Paris and what point in London, but
Huh.
I'm just watching my replay. I look really weird doing that.
Well, yeah,
Something wrong with Dennis, but we've known that for a long time.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, you have a good day, man.
You too. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody in the chat, don't forget tomorrow morning, Sunday sunrise, starting with Drone Bum and Charlie, Drone Psyche, coming to me here in Virginia if it's not raining. Going to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady, on to Chris Hope in Texas, and then Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. You all have a great weekend. Thank you for being in the chats and for watching. You do appreciate it. Love y'all. Bye now.